Hi everyone, welcome once again to my channel, Saga Prison Stories. These are stories from the diary of a woman in prison. Today we are going to talk to you about stigma, stigmatization of prisoners, stigmatization of children of the prisoners, and what these children and even the prisoners go through from society, from relatives, from friends, from people who should actually be very close to them during these trying moments. Because as again we say, not everyone who finds themselves in prison is guilty. In remand prison, though they treat you as though you're already guilty, this is not the case, because most people are freed once their judgment sets them free. So not everyone has committed a crime, and not everyone deserves this kind of harsh punishment, and not even their children deserve this. Thank you. Stay with us.
Hi guys, my name is Arobilo Sanji Mukonjero. I'm here to take you through story from prison. In prison, tulikuwa na shida mingi ya stigma, especially even from the warders wenyewe. Angekuja kutukane, ulikosa, umefanya hivi na hivi, and they used to remind us all the time that we are prisoners. Kila kitu ukifanya, unaambiwa you are a prisoner. But even sometimes you feel so bad because already you know you are a prisoner. So haikuwa na haja wawe wakitu remind ya kwamba you are a prisoner. We used to go a lot of things in prison. Ama maybe madam ameamuka tu na kisirani yake, atakuja kutusi, ulifanya hii, wanakutusi na makosa yako. You know, hata nyumbani relatives wanaona we ulikuwa jela. Like me, kuna relative wangu mmoja, after prison nilienda kwao na nikalala naye bedroom moja. Kuamka asubuhi alilock wardrobe zote. Alifikiria maybe nitamuibia nguo, you know, and I felt very, very bad. And addition to that, me, when I was in prison, my daughter ndio alisuffer most, because I left my daughter akiwa form 3, and nobody alikuwa anaenda kumvisit. My daughter alikuwa anasoma Uganda. So, hakuna mtu alienda kumvisit. Even one day. Siku ya visiting, alikuwa anaenda kwa dorm, analala. Until evening, ndio anatoka. But I thank God, she got saved in school. Na nashukuru Mungu kwa sababu alimaliza na akaenda mpaka form 6 akamaliza. So that thing ilikuwa inani hurt kabisa. Mpaka nilikuwa naona why nilienda prison nikaacha watoto wangu kusafa. Mimi ile kitu nataka tu kuwahimiza wenzangu, because we are out now. We are out from prison. Tusiwe tukichukua mtu mfungwa, tunaona hata akitoka bado yeye ni mfungwa. Prisoners are people too. Ni watu tu kama yeye. We are human beings. Hata wewe, prison is like a hospital. Even there was another lady who came there, minister, and I was shocked. No. So don't stigmatize us because we are prisoners or we are ex-prisoners. No. In the Bible, hakuna mahali nimeona ya kwamba prisoner hawezi kaa na watu wengine when you come out of prison. So please, I beg you, ukiona mtu alikuwa jela, or if is your relative, muvisit, usimuache. Because ni mwenzako tu, you never know what will happen next. Mtu akitoka jela, please welcome nyumbani. Usione yeye ni mwizi. Okay, anaweza kuwa alikuwa mwizi, but amerepent na amechange. Sio vile alikuwa. because huko sio mahali mtu anaweza taka tena arudi. So I'm just reminding you people that prisoners are people too.
As my friend has mentioned, there was a lot of stigma to us as prisoners and also to our children. But what I'd like to bring to light is the fact that these children may have found themselves in a predicament that they themselves had no idea of. So it is quite unfair that the children are stigmatized just because a parent is in prison, the mother or the father. And as I repeat again, these children are quite innocent. They have no idea, but when they go to school, they are called names. Oh, yule ndio mtoto wa yule mamake yuko jela. Huyu ndio yule babake mwizi. Huyu ndio yule mamake aliua. What has this child done? What crime has the child committed to deserve all this? Schoolmates, teachers, friends, family members discriminate these kind of children who, for sure, have done nothing wrong to society. You find that some are even chased out of the house due to lack of rent because they cannot fend for themselves. Most of them maybe live with single mothers. Either the father had died or they are divorced, or a mother who never married, for instance. Once they find themselves locked in, these children cannot pay rent. Probably they are underage. Some end up in relatives' houses and are turned into house helps. Others are raped by the same family members. It was so unfortunate one time when news came to a mother in the cell we were in the ward that we lived in, that their daughter, who was hardly 8, had been raped by her own uncle. Poor mom, helpless. She didn't know what to do. Others are turned into street children because the relatives cannot take them in, so they run into the streets. Na huko kwa streets, you can imagine the life that is there. They end up begging, they end up stealing, and the circle rotates. These children, some of them again, find themselves in the prison. So the mother or the father has been imprisoned. The child, due to desperation, has run into the streets to find something to eat, to look for clothes to wear because relatives have refused to take them in. Why should they take them in? Mama yako ni mwizi, baba yako ni muuaji. The child has no choice. They run all over, trying to fend for themselves, trying to look for a life. They are chased out of school because they cannot pay school fees. Some young girls find themselves into prostitution so that they can fend for their siblings. They go with these men who give them minimal amounts of money so that their brothers or sisters can find a place to sleep or find food to eat. It is so bad. I think society should wake up and think of ways and means of helping these poor children who find themselves in these kind of desperate situations. Remember, desperate times call for desperate actions. So these children end up doing anything for survival.